Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I got something really different. So this is my first ever review of a Maybach, and this is the first ever Maybach that's an SUV. So if you don't recognize this car yet, this is the 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLS Maybach. And thank you, first of all, thank you so much to Silver Star Motors to provide me this car so I can do an in-depth review of it. So let's start the full in-depth review. So first I'm going to show you the front of the car. So this is the key of the Maybach that is very nice. It has black and metallic finish all over it. So first I'm going to show you these lights. So what are these lights? If you don't recognize this lights again, so it's the same light that goes on the standard GLS, but it's also in the Maybach. This is the Mercedes-Benz multi-beam LED. So now I'm going to get inside and turn on the lights for you. So here, get inside. So this is for the full light on with the hazards. This is the high beam. This is the high beam off. This is the high beam. This is the high beam off. So what is the Maybach? So this is a standard GLS, but it's more luxurious. So they took a standard GLS body and then they upgraded with the Maybach things. So if you guys come a little closer, this is the multi-beam headlight. So what is the multi-beam? The multi-beam headlight is the most advanced headlight on the Mercedes-Benz GLS SUV lineup. So you have a lot of individual LEDs inside this, and with a single high beam it can go over 650 meters. And why do you have this? So on the GLS, because it's the top model, you have 1, 2, 3 lines, and this is your daytime running lights and hazards. On the GLE you have 2, on the GLC you have 1. You have the side reflector and the side yellow light in America. And then if I just come here, you can see the headlights designs are really beautiful and it looks very elegant. Then if we show you the grille of the car, so on normal GLS you get the normal grille, but on the Maybach it gets a little different. So you get the straight line grills that have open air intakes to feed air to the radiators. You have the Maybach written right here, and then you have the front radar here with your front surround view camera here, and then it's in full chrome. And if we come a little down, so what is this front look? So this is a normal GLS without AMG line or anything. It just has a lot of chrome, so much chrome accent. It has 6 sensors at the front. It has this off-road chin at the front that looks very elegant with its chrome part. And then because it's the Maybach, it obviously has this Mercedes-Benz star at the center, but I would like to say this to Mercedes-Benz, if this was a Maybach logo it would look more posh. So now let's show you the car's powertrain. So for opening the hood, I have to do it from the driver's side. So there is a button right here that if I just pull down, there the hood opens. So what is the engine of the Maybach? So for opening the hood, first of all, I have to just pull this and then there it goes up. Don't get excited, let me explain first. So on the standard GLS it comes with a 3-liter, then it has the 580, the 4-liter twin turbo, and then it has the 63 AMG, the 4-liter twin turbo V8 that is made handcrafted by AMG. This is the handcrafted engine from AMG, but then they send it to Maybach, so it has a Maybach sign here, not the AMG signature. It has a Maybach logo right here. So this is a 4.0 V8 twin turbo with 550 horsepower and 580 pound-feet of torque. It has a clever all-wheel drive system that Mercedes-Benz calls 4MATIC, and it has a very, very smooth air suspension on this car. Because it's the Maybach, it needs comfort. So the same engine goes on the GLS and the 580, but the 63 AMG gets more horsepower. This gets a little bit less, but it gets more than the 580. But in Bangladesh we get the 450 that we know is the 3-liter 6-cylinder. And by the way, this is not just a V8. It has a 48-volt mild hybrid technology that helps you on the fuel economy. So it's a starter generator, so it saves a lot of fuel actually. Insulation up there, and you can see this is a very, very cool engine to see. Now if we close the hood, if you just get it closer and then keep it here, push it from both sides, there it closes. You have sharp angles on the hood obviously because of aerodynamics and good looks of the car. Now let's show you this beautiful side profile. So I missed out on one thing. The width of this car is 80 inches and the length of this car is 204 inches. If we focus on the wheel, so you can see the wheel is completely different. Yes, this is the Maybach. You have full chrome that is multi-spoke, and you don't have your bolts visible. You have the center cap, so when you open it, then you can open the wheel. You have Maybach written right here. That is very, very posh. You have 6-piston ventilated brakes inside that are steel brakes that are very good, because if you get carbon ceramics on the 60s, your maintenance level goes up. And then if we see the wheel size, just give me, and these are, by the way, Pirelli's P0 tires right here. The wheels are 285/40 R23s, and because it's the all-wheel drive, it has the 4 corners of this car have the same size wheel. You can see those are the air suspension that are made for the Maybach, so it is very comfortable to ride on this car. You can see the side fender is very wide, but the rear one is more wider than the front. Then the mirror is in full white, and you have the hazards light right here with your 360-degree camera right here. And then if you come down, you can see there are chrome treatments here with this gloss black treatment, no crappy plastic. And the wheelbase of this car is 124 inches. If you come up, you can see on the door handles, it is chrome, and it obviously has keyless entry right here. And then this is the fuel tank, so I have to unlock the car. If I just press here, there it opens. So whenever the car is unlocked, if you just tap here, it's going to open, and the fuel tank capacity is 98 liters. That is decent for a large size SUV, and because it's a hybrid, it gives you very good mileage. The rear fender is also wide, that's very good. And then you have the side Maybach logo right here. That is very posh on this car. You have the roof rail, so you have a roof rail right here, and that's pretty much it for the side. Now let's show this rear of the car. So the height of this car is 72 inches when the car is on standard height. Now let's get inside. Let's turn on the rear lights. So here we get inside of the car, and this is with the brake. The car is on. So this is the full rear light with the rear fog, and this is for the hazards. Now if I come out to show you the rear lights, so you can see the first thing that's different is the hazards. On America, the hazards are not yellow, it's red, but the fronts are yellow. So nothing to explain on the rear lights, because I did multiple times on my previous videos. It's a full LED light, and it's a 3D design. That's pretty much it. It has this chrome treatment right here that all the way covers the head top, and the Maybach is right here. You have the Mercedes-Benz star, and the GLS 600 font is different. The GLS font is different from the standard GLS. You have the number plate slot right here of Silver Star, New York, Mercedes. And then you can see this is your 2 lights, and when you put the car in reverse, the reversing camera pops out. You have this scratch plate right here, so it doesn't scratch the paint of the car. You have 6 sensors at the back. And if you come to the diffuser, a lot of chrome, a lot of black. The exhaust pipe designs are actually pretty good, so I like it. So it obviously has 2 and 2 here, quad tips, because it has that 4-liter V8, but it has this little line, so there was a lot of drama on YouTube actually. But it actually looks pretty much good. Now let's show you the boot space of the car, but before that, the rear windshield is heated with your rear windshield wiper. And look at the attention to detail of Mercedes. You have the Mercedes-Benz logo right there. This is your upper brake light, this is your rear spoiler, and then you have the side black treatment here. That's it for the full exterior of the car. Let's check out the boot space. So now we're going to show you the boot space. The boot opens with the key from inside, and when you have the key, you just go here and swipe your leg, and then the power tailgate opens. So the normal GLS is a 6-seater at the back. I'm not counting the front seats, but the GLS Maybach has 2 captain chairs at the back, so it has more boot space. So over here you have 620 liters of space. That is pretty much good. But it has some boot space less with the standard Maybach, because it has the refrigerator option. So you have the rear fridge, so it actually eats up a lot of boot space at the back. So you have your floor mats right here, and your owner's manual that Mercedes-Benz Silver Star gives you after you buy the car. And then if you just go on the underfloor, you have the tire repair kit and the tow hook of the car right here. And this is the Maybach, this is not a standard GLS. You have leather on the load cover too. So whenever you buy this car, tell your driver or butler to be careful, because these are some executive Napa leather. Maybach logo here, pretty much good. And it's obviously poweredly controlled. There's Napa leather here too. Amazing, right? So there, closest. So this is pretty much it for the exterior of the car. The main thing on the Maybach is the interior. Let's get inside. So now I'm going to enter the rear cabin. So here we get inside. Oh, it feels good on a Maybach. So the seat colors of the interior is executive Napa leather that you can get in brown, you can get in white, and this black. So first of all, you have this gloss treatment that are only for the Maybach with the Maybach badge right here, and you have ambient lighting. You have your magazine holders here, and then if you just see the seats, I'm just going to open the seat belts to show you guys. You have ISOFIX anchor points, and these seats are very luxury. Like you can control the leg part, the seating, and the backrest fully poweredly, and the headrests are really soft. And then you can see, because it's a Maybach, it has ambient lighting at the back too. The ambient lighting looks great on night, but I'm reviewing the car on day, so it doesn't look as good at night. You have a Burmester Twitter right here that's actually huge back here, and then you have two AC vents on either side with a microphone here, and it's fully leatherly covered up here. This is your center console. You have a wireless charging here and a storage compartment here, and it actually comes with a tablet. After you buy the car, you can get it right here. So then if you want 3 people to sit here, you can get the armrest up, and 3 people can easily comfortably sit here. But I didn't show you the refrigerator yet. So here we open this, here we open this. The refrigerator is off currently. So you can put your champagnes right here and another one right here, but for me, it's just water. Okay. There we close it, and close this one, and close this one. So you have your 4-zone climate control here with your temperature in Fahrenheit. This is in America. And when you get the temperature up, it goes red, and when you put it down, it goes white. Where you want the air, this is just for off. You have your rear AC vents right here, and then down here, if you just press this, you have this very posh your charging station. You can just put your phone there, never get it out. Just buy another one because you can afford a Maybach. You have another cup holder here that is cooled and heated, and the ambient lighting color also changes. So that's it pretty much, and now let's control the seats. So first of all, you can control the down part. So if I just get that out, I have to get it from, just press this button. The front seats go front, and the seats goes on its full luxurious place. So this goes up, it goes down, and then the seat reclines, and you can easily enjoy this car. There you can see I'm very comfortably sitting here. I'm going to get the armrest down, just enjoy the ambient lighting, and go wherever I want with this car. Now I'm going to get it to the normal position, so I'm just going to get this back down, get this back in, and everything is powerly adjustable, and the normal standard GLS doesn't get these features. This is only for the Maybach. And don't go, I'm going to tell the price of the car at the end of the video. So watch the full video. There, and get my seat a little bit upper, and this is it. And now heated seats are here, and ventilated seats are also here. And I can also control the front passenger seat, so I can annoy my assistant actually from here. I'm just going to fix that here, and then here. And it also has privacy blinds, and it is powerly controlled, so just press a button, your peasant blockers are going to come down, and the rear ones also have one, so this also. And it obviously has privacy glass, and it is double glazed that I'm going to show you on that other side. So there it goes up, and there the blind goes up, including the rear blind. And you have a grab handle here with your diamond lights. You have AC vent here, you have the Burmester Twitter, and this is fully leathered. Pretty much good. And the normal standard GLS doesn't get ambient lighting up here, but the Maybach does. And I can also control the privacy blind of the top from here easily. So there it closes. So now I'm going to get the armrest up. So this is pretty much it for the rear. So now if I come on this side, you have an AC vent here and a suit holder here. And then on the door, it says Maybach right there, and it has a scratch plate. So now let's show you the door. You have a grab handle here. These are your window controls. This is your sunroof control. These are your door handle, lock, unlock, seat controls, heated and ventilated seats, Burmester sound system, ambient lighting, and that gloss black treatment. You have your cup holders and another big Burmester speaker right here. And this is fully covered in leather. Now, going to go to the front seats. The rear seats obviously have soft door close, so just press it. There it goes in. Now, let's get inside the front seats. So first I'm going to show you guys the dash. So I'm just going to get the car on ignition. So the full dash has Napa leather. There's an airbag here with your AC vent right here. You have that gloss treatment that all the way covers until here with your ambient lighting down here. You have the glove box here with your perfume, and it says Maybach on the perfume too. And this is also leather. There's a lot of leather here. Like until here to here, it's fully leathered. And then you obviously have the 4 AC vents at the center at the GLS. These are your climate controls. So this is your temperature, the ambient lighting color changes, and here too. This is the menu that you want here. This is for the wind speed, auto, max heater. This is the hazards button, rear windshield heater, the AC from inside, and the sink. You have the gloss black here, but you don't have the lines like this does. If you open this, you have a wireless charger, and you have your cup holders right here that are heated and cooled right there. And then you can obviously keep your key there and just close it right there. This is your touchpad, so for controlling the infotainment. This is your volume, navigation, radio, telephone. You have the camera settings, you have the vehicle settings, favorite button, and this is the driving modes. This is your palm holder. It's different from the GLS. It has this Maybach logo. This is for the suspension, so comfort or Maybach mode. If you want to drive it in manual mode, you can do that. This is the air suspension. This is the traction control. This is the downhill assist when you go off-roading. You have ambient lighting on the grab handles too, and it is pretty much very solid. There is a glove box here that has pretty much storage for a phone with a charging socket. And it's fully leathered. There is a lot of leather on this car. Let me show you guys the vanity mirrors. Mirror with a light, and it has 2 vanity mirrors actually. So if I just open one side, there's another one here that I am not doing. This is your rear view mirror. That's obviously frameless, and it's auto dimmed. And then you have the same on this side. And full leather on top. These are your reading light controls that are on the rear view mirror. And this is the main light. This is for the rear light. There. I'm now turning it off. This is for call me. This is for SOS emergency. This is for opening the blind of the panoramic sunroof. If we focus here again, it has another Burmester Twitter here. That's pretty much very fancy. Now let's show you the infotainment of the car and the driver's display. So let's show you the infotainment now. So this is a 12.3-inch OLED display infotainment system. So I'm not going to explain everything because I did on my previous videos. So if you want to see, it's going to be in the description box. So it's pretty much the same. It has the Mercedes-Benz settings, Mercedes-Me app, the info on your engines and stuff like that, like consumption. And then you have the comfort. That is pretty much the most important thing for the Maybach. So you have massaging seat controls, you have seat comfort, ambient lighting, and then everything about comfort like refreshing mode, warm mode, everything like that. Then you have media like Bluetooth, radio, navigation, phone like your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If you get this up, you have different themes right there. And then it obviously has the Mercedes-Me, that's the voice command. So now let's focus on the 12.3-inch OLED driver's display. So you can see it's pretty much different from the standard GLS. So it has a different dial system. So you have Maybach right here, and it's in this bronze color. The red line is 6,500, but it has that mild hybrid power and charge and EQ. Daylights are on. This is on the driving mode. These are the gears of the car. Time, you have the mile per hour. You have the outside temperature, speed, that is top speed is 160 miles per hour. This is your fuel, and the parking brake is on. If you guys come a little here, I can change the driving modes, but you actually have to start up the car for that. Now let's show you the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is fully leather strapped. It says Maybach right here, and it is obviously powerfully adjustable and telescope. So it pretty much goes down, goes up, comes to you, and goes back. You have paddle shifters, but it's actually on plastic, but I would love it if it was aluminum. You have your windshield wiper controls here and the gear of the car right here. Pretty much good. And then you can actually change the driver's display. I'm extremely sorry I'm showing it from this side. So you have curve mode, you have Maybach mode, you have comfort mode, you have sport, and individual obviously. So the Maybach is the most comforty mode that you have for this car. There. And now if you guys see the dials, so just give me 1 second, I'm just going to, you can actually change the dials, but only the classic is different from the others. The sport is the same as the normal standard GLS, and the progressive is also the same. There. The only one is different is the classic. There. So now if you come here, you have the headlight controls. There you have the parking brake, you have the brightness for the driver's display, you have an AC vent here. And when you turn off the car, you actually get that good Maybach animation, but on the GLS you get that Mercedes animation. There. Now if we focus on the door, you have this gloss black treatment here with the seats and ventilated seats, and then you can control the passenger seat from here. Seat controls, ambient lighting, you have your door handle, lock and unlock, you have the window controls here with your window adjuster. This is the window lockers. Same storage space here with your trunk opening and closing. You have this red light, so when you open the door, people can notice that a car's door is open. And then you have a Burmester sound system here again. So that's pretty much it for this car, until one thing. So if I just put the car on ignition, you can see there is another animation here, so the full Mercedes-Benz grille comes up. And then when you turn it off, before that you have ambient lighting covering the Twitter here. So this car has the Burmester 3D sound system. And then when you turn it off again, it just comes with the Maybach logo. And the pedals, your brake pedal and the gas pedal, have Maybach on them. There. That's it. So now we are done with the review. So if you liked it, make sure you're liked, and then if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe right now, because I'm currently on the United States of America and I am reviewing cars here. I'm inshallah coming back to Bangladesh in a month, so if you want to see executive Mercedes-Benz cars here, do make sure to put it on the comments. See you at the next review. Until then, stay safe, stay home. Assalamu alaikum.